Hey everybody, it's Crookside here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a short tutorial on how to do a irrigation repair in a tight sort of compact spot and what fittings to use. So the next step that I'm going to take is I'm going to turn the sprinklers on just to make sure that that is the spot that's leaking. So I'm turning on one zone for 1 minute. As you can see, that's our spot right there. So I'll turn the water off here. So the first step you're going to want to do is mark out the area that's bubbling in the ground, dig it up with a spade. I have a little shop vac here. I've pulled the filter out and I'm going to just vacuum the water. So we're back to vacuuming it out here, exposing the line. We can see where it's failing. It's failing right here. So I've got these Milwaukee copper cutters here, or not copper cutters, but pipe shears. Now you can use a hacksaw if you don't have these. And I'm just gonna cut this side of the coupling and right here as well. I wanna get over here onto the white, not where the glue is leaked onto. So we've got our bad section of pipe there. You can see where it failed. It probably wasn't glued in all the way. Right here, I believe, is where it failed. Right in this area. So we'll empty the vacuum. Okay, so here's what you're going to want to use. You're going to want to have a rag handy to clean the ends. You're going to want to have some primer here. So I'm using Well-Done primer and some Oatly medium gray PVC cement. You're also going to want to have a couple fittings. Now this here is called a repair coupling. Basically, you glue your end in there, you slide this baby in, and it makes the repair for you. And you're going to want to have a secondary coupling just in case. So what I'll probably do is you can see that this coupling is too short for this application. I've cut it too wide, but I needed to cut it too wide because there was so much glue and debris. So what I'll probably do is cut this back a little bit further and then apply a little piece, a coupling, a little piece, and attach like so. So we've cut it back further now. I'm just going to dry fit it. So that'll go on there. This will go on here. Like so. And we'll measure the distance in there and we'll add a piece. So we're going to want to add a 4-inch piece there. So I'm going to go, see this was only 3.5. I'm going to go cut a 4-inch piece of 3/4 inch PVC. Alright guys, I'm back. So I actually ended up finding a piece with a bell end on it. So instead of using this coupling, I'm going to save the fitting and use the bell end. So you're going to want to take a measurement of how deep the bell end is. In this case, it's about 1.5 inches with a little bit of play. So we'll factor that in. So again, we'll kind of just stick this on here, right, all the way. We'll take our measurement. So we want, it's 5 1/8. We're going to go 5 because there's a little bit of play. And then we're going to add an 1.5 inches. So 5 1/8 plus 1.5 inches. So we'll call that 6 5/8. So we'll go from here, measure from end. 6 5/8 is right there. We'll do a cut. Just do a sort of dry fit here, so that's what it's going to look like. This will slide onto here. So we can pull this out so we've got lots of room. Now, the glue, it's a 2-step process. So you use the primer. The lid's on tight, so we'll take our pump pliers, just loosen that up. And what the primer does is that's on real tight. What the primer does is it cleans the pipe and it etches it, preparing for the glue. So you're going to want to fall over. You're going to want to go around the pipe like this. Take your time. Clean it real good. Basically, the way that I was taught as an apprentice is go until the numbers disappear. See these numbers over here, or these letters? Clean it until those are gone. Again, on the inside here, you're going to want to get all the way inside. You know, the complete 2 inches in there. There's no such thing as too much primer. I'll get the shop vac going here. We'll clear this out a little bit better. Don't want to knock it in the dirt like I just did. Don't want any dirt in there. I don't exactly have the easiest work area here. You clean everything. The balancing act here doesn't want to cooperate with me today. Ideally, if you can, you want to dig underneath. I can't dig underneath because it's all rock below me. So now we're going to use the glue here. Lots of glue. Now you don't have much time with this stuff. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to check here our distance. Everything's looking good. Nope, not gonna glue.
In plumbing, things don't always go as planned, and I am keeping it real. I started with old glue that clumped and spread poorly. Drawing on experience, I noticed the fittings needed more glue for a solid bond. So I used much more glue than normally necessary to ensure a strong, reliable hold.
This glue's pretty old.
I'm slathering glue on this pipe like it's free Slurpee day at 7-Eleven, and I'm loading up my cup to the brim.
We'll let it sit. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. It's been about an hour now. Fire it up. See if she holds. Would you look at that? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Holding good. Got another. This is just a sprinkler back here. You got another one here. But we're going dry down here. No problems down here. Turn that off.
Want to learn how to set up a 4-zone irrigation system without solenoids or low-voltage wires? Drop a comment, and I'll make a video showing you how I built my entire irrigation setup with no low-voltage wiring. Simple, efficient, and ready to water.